Alright.
So,
Dark Souls 2.
Dark
Um,
Soul.
I just boot the game up, like 5 seconds before this, and it immediately crashed, so that's a good sign.
Great. You're at the Earthen Peak?
I am at the Earthen Peak. I beat a very ugly looking boss.
Is that called a mountain?
Is what?
Isn't that a mountain or a
An
hill?
Earthen Peak?
Yeah.
No, it's a big windmill factory or something. I don't know.
Ah, makes sense.
Yeah. This is gonna be the highest energy stream yet, so
Well,
buckle
you
your
know,
seatbelts, everybody. I'm tired, and Jack's tired.
Yeah. Well, you know, maybe these goo gods will do some cool acrobatics for us. That's cool. There's just Smo as an enemy.
Yeah, that's Smo.
Lesser Smo.
Lesser Smo. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. This does look like there would be something here, but I guess not. Oh, well, that was my fault.
You are poisoned now.
I don't know how long. Oop, I don't know how long this. Yeah, it looks like. Why wouldn't I be able to go here? Is that because this message is in the way? I don't know. I don't know how long I'm gonna be streaming this. I never know how long I'm gonna be streaming. I don't have a set fucking schedule because that's fucking gay. But if I make it to the famous Earthen Peak elevator, that will be the stopping point until next time.
There doesn't appear to be a way to send a super chat.
Holy shit! It just thundered really loud.
There we go. I got it.
You're sending me a super chat?
Yeah.
I don't have any way for you to give me money. I've never set that up.
Too late now. It's there. Immortal.
I guess I will say this. If anyone who's viewing this is inclined to give me a donation or anything like that, I would instead like to give it to my favorite charity, Darkside Phil. He deserves it more than I do. In fact, if I'm your favorite streamer, he's my favorite streamer. So just think about it as like, I don't know, like paying up or trickle down, I don't know, something like that. You're kind of quiet.
I said, what do you think the lore is with that fella?
The first one I killed gave me. Ooh, I didn't want to sit down. Whatever. The first one I killed gave me an item called a Grave Warden something. So there's Grave Wardens. I forgot those two guys were up here, I guess, because they dropped down before.
Yeah.
We
Good
can read.
crafting.
We can read the lore.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah, because I got one of their items.
All right.
Let me just get situated real quick.
Oh.
All right. I don't know what. I think it was the shirt or the gloves I got. They're called Grave Warden something. So if you see me scroll past it.
Dark Souls 2. Okay. Grave Warden.
I was just gonna read it off the one I got. Here we go. Grave Warden cuffs.
Okay.
Cuffs worn by wardens of the crypt. The wardens of the crypt watch over the slumbering dead, making sure they are not awoken. Be they king or peasant, wise or dull, rich or poor, the wardens treat them with the same care.
So it's a nursery. The babies.
It's
are
like an
down
old
for
folks
nap
home,
time?
I think.
Grave Warden. They serve under Agdane.
That sounds like something that's a spoiler, Jack.
Okay, well I won't.
I don't honestly, I don't know.
Well, if it looks spoilerish, I'll stop reading.
Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's a character. Never mind, I'll stop.
What's the point of that?
Pull the lever?
Yeah, it raised that poison jar up.
Yeah, so now you can drop it on your head easily.
You got a pike. Not sure where to go. Maybe that did something. The floor above me. Or maybe I go.
So, did you ever figure out
Oh,
what
is this
that
the-
flower is on the back of your shield?
No, I have no idea what kind of flower that is. I think that's the... Is this the metal windmill that I burned to get rid of the poison in the boss arena?
Sure.
It is. Oh my god, I got to the famous metal... Oh my god.
Oh, okay, I see. And that's, it's famous because everybody got stuck here because they didn't know to burn a piece of metal?
Yeah, that, and it's just... It's a fucking piece of metal that you burn, yeah. I don't know if people got stuck here. It's just
Okay.
fucking bad design. Oh, there's a little way up here. Okay.
Yeah, it would be really cool if you could, like, I don't know, extend a platform out to one of the fan blades and light it, like, slowly watch it engulf the rest of the windmill, but, you know, that would require,
Effort.
yeah,
Thought.
the fire to spread slowly. You would have to program that as to what work. It needs to be ready for the holiday season.
Oh yeah. Can you check the audio on the YouTube stream? Make sure it's fine.
Oh
If you
yeah,
have it
okay.
muted.
Testing, testing. Poopy
Testing.
pee.
Testing.
Yeah, it sounds great.
Okay.
Oh yeah, for those of you following the car saga, my car is still on the side of the road. So
Yeah.
fingers crossed, folks.
Let's all take a moment during the stream
let's take a
to
moment. Let's
pray for Jack's car. And for those of my viewers who aren't religious like myself, I think you should just pray anyways.
yeah.
Pray to Pickle Rick.
Otherwise, you're gonna have to use a plunge attack on you, pal.
Yeah, you don't want that. Oh, a cool little invisible. Cool invisible. Yep, I knew that would happen. Oh, I'll shoot him now. Yep. Alrighty. Go this way first. You didn't like that.
Didn't like it. Oh, he didn't like that? He didn't fly so good.
Okay. What is this, some sort of medieval glory hole? Alright, well that definitely looks like a boss, so we'll do that later. Go this way. pressing the swing button too many times. Oh, look!
Oh,
It's the first mimic.
okay. Now, if you open that, is that an instant death?
I
Is there
think
no
so.
fighting it?
I think so. Or at least it'll do a fuck ton, so.
Yeah. Okay. That's pretty cool. Oh!
Hook and dark gauntlets. Regret? Well, whatever. I have plenty of these. Oh, he's crying. What does that? Clean the poison off of me? If I get poison on... Let's see. It does. I do regret that. But I heard a fella. I guess that's Earthen Peak. I was expecting a bit more. But maybe I've completely missed half the area again, I don't know.
You're fighting Worm Queen? Medusa?
The Lamia?
She's a Medusa Lamia?
Yeah. She's a Dolahan Medusa Lamia.
A Dullahan Medusa Lamia Headless
Dulahan?
Horseman.
How do you say that? A Dulahan is
Ichabod
what a
Crane.
Headless Horseman is.
Oh, okay. They,
Oh, she swung that thing around. Alright, this is a perfect moment to bring up something I wanted to bring up, and that is that there's a game called Fury on stream, or Fury, I'm not quite sure, probably just Fury, if you're not a fucking weeb. It's a wonderful little indie game, boss rush game, very well put together, very challenging, one of the best implementations of a hard mode I've probably ever seen in a video game. And there's one of the bosses in that game is called the Edge, and thematically he's my favorite boss in that game. And he has a quote, and I would like to share that quote with you. And I have it right here, I think. His quote is, "Come on, give me something memorable, something I can learn from that will make me better." And that he says that when he's like taking a life from you, when he's like you have like several health bars, and he says that when he takes one of your health bars or whatever because he's beaten you. He wants a challenge. He
Okay.
wants to get better, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of what I expect out of from software bosses is a challenge to overcome, you know? Something I could be satisfied by, something that will make me better, you know?
Yeah.
And I am absolutely not getting any of that out of any of the bosses in Dark Souls 2, except the Pursuer, but I might have fought him too early and it was just a weird difficulty spike. But every single other boss has been a piss easy pushover that it's just been completely unsatisfying.
I think you're being a little bit harsh.
I'm being harsh.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to defend Dark Souls from a Dark Souls hater for a second.
You're gonna have to defend Dark
As
Souls
a Dark
2?
Souls as a Dark Souls fan, I'm gonna have to defend Dark Souls from a Dark Souls hater.
Okay.
What about the Skeleton Lords? What about the Executioner's Chariot? Was that not satisfying? Did you not feel a sense of accomplishment when you pulled that lever?
No.
You had to run all the way to get there, though.
I think this is the famous elevator.
This is the one.
I think this is the famous elevator.
This is the one.
And that means the next stop is Iron Keep.
Yes.
And so,
You're gonna stop here.
I will, but I don't want to put a damper on our conversation that we were having. If you would like to continue with that.
Huh? What were we talking about?
You were telling me how much you liked the Executioner's Chariot and the Skeleton Lords.
Oh yeah, I mean, well, like, come on, you didn't feel like a sense of you had to like run all the way. It's like, when you run a marathon and you get to like the end of the finish line, and it's like you won the gold, yeah, woo!
No.
No.
No. I do remember saying at the end of that boss though that for a gimmick boss that was okay. I mean, this is Dark Souls 2, obviously done better and worse gimmick bosses cuz gimmick bosses just sway kind of wildly through that, but for a second game gimmick boss kind of not counting like everything else in this game, that was okay. For a gimmick. The boss fight itself sucked, but for a gimmick, it was okay.
Okay.
Damn, look at my lips. Need some chapstick there. Is there anything else, Jack? Anything you'd like to?
No, just oh yeah, is Pickle Rick still gender swapped?
No, I changed my gender back.
Oh, thank goodness. All
Yeah.
right. Take care, folks. Stay
Right.
safe out there.
Yeah. Stream over.